Hey, this training is going to get you set up on the best software that there is. Lead Vortex is through Go High Level. This has saved me about $100 a month and it does everything. There's not going to be any connectivity issues because it's really only talking with itself. I'm going to get you set up. There's a free 14-day trial down below. You can register for that and walk through the rest of this course and set up everything that you need. If you need to buy a domain, that'll be at the end. Okay, or I'll probably have another video on that, but everything else is going to be super simple and I'll walk you through that, connecting the domain, getting your email up, building your first funnel or website, whatever you want to do, creating your first email campaign. I don't know if I already said that, and your automation. So this software can do everything. Like I said, you can manage your socials, you can manage all of your contacts in here. I'm going to blur these out. But as you can see, I have a bunch of different ones. You have different tags. So this person has access to my free course. I got one in here for newsletters. I'm not going to scroll down because then it messes up the blurring. But different tags, where they're at in my course, that's in this pipelines right here. This is for my free course. If you want to check that out, I'll have it somewhere in here. But I got all these people. It tells me exactly where they're at. I can have an automation on where they are at. So if they've completed day two, they get something. If they haven't completed day two after day one, within a week, they get a kind of a nudge email. I can do all that through here. So these are automations, right? So course access, 4 days, and then yes or no, if or we'll get into that. But I just want to show you what this thing can do. And then obviously the big one is going to be funnels and websites. It can do both of those, and I'll walk you through that. There is a bunch of different templates you can use. I don't want you to you can copy someone else's funnel, but I don't want you to just click and copy paste, right? I want you to know those skills. So I'm gonna walk you through all this stuff. Go get that free 14-day trial down below and let's get rolling. If you need to buy a domain before you get going, okay? So I have like christheteach.com. If you need to buy a domain, I have a video on how to do that super quick. That'll be at the end, and then I'll link to another video. But then after that, we connect it, we get your email going, we build your first automation, we build your first funnel or website. So see you in there. Good luck. Keep watching. All right, so this is just going to be if you do not have a name yet. It's super easy to get. I use Namecheap. You could use GoDaddy, but Namecheap is going to be what I will show you how to connect to Lead Vortex. So let's just search for a domain. Sorry. And I'm gonna buy an XYZ here because it's cheap. So I already have that in my cart right there. I would just hit add to cart. This is what I'm going to get. Go to checkout. I'm not gonna do auto renew. This is just gonna be a test. I recommend.com. And they're like 10 bucks if you saw those. Um, so we don't want any of the extras. Uh, we're gonna connect it so you have all this stuff basically for free. So confirm order. Pay now. You'll enter in your information, obviously, if this is the first time. So that's all you really do to buy your domain. And then now let's connect it. Go to the next video. All right. So now we are going to connect our domain to our Lead Vortex account. If you have not bought a domain yet, I have another video on that and it's super easy. I would recommend a.com. I already have this one connected. I just bought this one. So we're going to go into manage here. And if you see right here, it's going to say basic DNS. We're going to go custom DNS. Okay. Then we're going to go over to Cloudflare. This is free. All right. I'm going to copy this website, go over to Cloudflare, and I'm going to add a site. Here's my site. Nope, I didn't copy. Sorry. Copy. There we go. We'll go continue. And we're going to do free. You don't need any of this stuff. It's going to be good. Then, sorry, it's taking a little bit longer than normal. This is probably the most technical training. And if you can get through this, you should be able to get through everything else. So we have our DNS. Going to continue. Yep, so this is what we need. The cloud name server is right here. So I'm going to click to copy this first one, and I'm going to go back to my domain, and this is that first name server. Okay, next one is the second name server. That goes here. Boom. Hit this, it's going to save. And then that is going to take a minute. So if I hit this, I go back to here, it's going to take about 10 minutes or so, sometimes longer. So I'm going to come back and I'll show you how to check that and just make sure it can. I've seen it take up, I can take up to an hour, but usually 10, 15 minutes is good. So we'll come back in 10 or 15 and I'll show you what to do. So I came back, it's been about 10 minutes. It is still not done, as you can see, but that's all right. We're gonna set this up and then we'll come back again. So we're gonna go to the quick start guide, get started. You always want HTTPS, that's secure. So that's good. Yeah. You want Brotli, yes. And we are done. So why does it say? Oh, yeah. Create a configuration rule. So I don't think we can do that until we have it, but let's see. We want a redirect rule. And yeah, we're not going to be able to do that until we are done checking this down here. So we'll come back and we'll set up that redirect rule once this is good to go. All right, so it's been about 15 minutes, just came back. I checked after 10, it wasn't there, but just came back. If you look under overview, it'll say great news. Cloudflare is now protecting your site. We are almost done with Cloudflare. All right. Again, I have seen this take an hour, so just it's you gotta let it kind of ride for a little bit. If it's having issues, it'll eventually figure itself out as long as you did everything correctly. All right, so now we gotta do some rules. So we're gonna go over here to page rules, and we're gonna create a new page rule, and the URL is you can obviously just type in chrisateach.everything.xyz. Then we want a slash and the star above the 8. Okay, that's gonna say everything after this will go to this site. All right, now we're gonna go to forwarding URL down here. I can find it. There we go. Forwarding URL, and this is going to be a permanent redirect. It's going to be the same thing, except for now after the slash, it is, oh, I'm sorry. For this one, we want HTTPS colon / www dot. Okay. Then we want the $ shift 4 and a 1. You're going to save and deploy page rule, and we are pretty much done with Cloudflare. We're going to head over to Lead Vortex now. So I'll see you over there. All right, so now we're going to go to Lead Vortex. We are going to add our domain. So I'm in my Launchpad. I go down here to Settings, go down here to Domains. I'm going to add my domain, and I do want www here. And I do not want to add that because we basically already did that. So we're going to continue. This is going to take a minute. It's going to redirect us to Cloudflare. Then we're going to have to do our kind of back end stuff. Sorry. Authorize domain. That'll open up Cloudflare again. We're going to authorize that. This might take a minute. I will come back when it is done. Make like 2 minutes. That's it. Don't want you to sit there and watch. All right, that probably took, I don't know, 30 seconds, maybe a minute. I don't think so. Then you're going to link a domain with your funnel, okay? There are pre-built funnels on here, and I'll show you how to customize everything and build your own from scratch in a next video. But right now, let's just go to newsletter funnel copy. Link domain, again, check this, but this is just so that you can see that it is working. So now I'm going to go to a new tab. This might take a minute here. Oh, and let's try. Let's see what happens. Again, this first time might take a minute. Yep. So I messed up on, it should be the opt-in form. Let's see. So if I want to change that, I just go to edit. Try that again. There we go. So website is live right here. Okay. They have pre-built. I changed this. They'll have pre-built ones for you, and then I'll show you exactly how to build your own, create what you want, get it linked to input into your contacts and stuff in Lead Vortex. So we'll do that in the next video, but you now have a live website. So good to go. I'll see you in the next one. Big day. We are going to create our first funnel website and get those live today. So here we go. We're back in Lead Vortex. We're going to go to sites. We're going to go to funnels for our first one. Okay, this is going to be easier. It's a two-step process. There will be pre-built ones for you. So these should all be with you. And you can make a copy of these, or you can create from scratch. I'll show you how to do that too. But let's go into newsletter funnel. And we're going to go to settings, domain, and we're going to connect that. And that's going to be our newsletter funnel. So this will be after, so it'll be christheteach.com/xyz/newsletter. And then sometimes they put random stuff there. Newsletter, I'm just going to say 1, I think. You could put opt-in, opt, whatever, however you want to see that. We want it live, and we should be good. Save that. So now I can edit this. I could have edited it before that as well. But so I can change all of this. We're gonna say cooking newsletter. Um, get cooked with this newsletter. I don't know. Something like that. Your custom value business name, you can leave that like that. Okay. So anytime you change your custom value, but your business name, it will change everything on any of the pages that you have if you ever change it. This isn't really important for the business name, it's more important for like um any social links if you want to, if you add a different Facebook group or something like that, that is going to be where this comes in super handy. So um we got a simple form here. You can create your own there. I'll show you how to do that as well. And then the redirect action is to go to the next step. So people are going to type in their email address and their first name. They'll hit submit, and then they'll go to my next page in the funnel, which will be right here. You can change this picture as well. Um, so if I go here, and these are all my pictures. Um, yeah, obviously I have nothing to do with cooking right now, but I can change that and then reformat it and everything like that. So now we're going to go to the confirmation. Oh, let's save it. Sorry. We're going to save it. The description is Chris the Teach. This is going to help with that search engine stuff. So Chris the Teach newsletter and custom value should be good. Save. And then we're going to go to our newsletter. And you will now have collected their emails, and I'll show you how to set up the next thing. Registration confirmed, you're in. You can change this. I would make your funnel look all the same. I have all of my funnels and websites kind of looking all the same for the most part, same colors, branding, and you can change the colors and all that stuff over here. So color, all these, I can add a custom one, and then it will save that as well. Shadows, media URL. So if I clicked on this, I could change that to open up, go to a website, right? So then if I go down here, I can change all this obviously. So talk about your cooking or fitness or whatever you want to do, rock climbing, bread baking, I don't know. But then you're going to go here, and this is where you could put an affiliate link to another website program, anything like that. And we're going to show you how to set up a PDF. So when they put in their last, so they just signed up for a newsletter. That's once a week. Another thing you, or however often you want to do it, I guess. Another thing you could do would be to create a free PDF, like your 5 favorite recipes, give that to them for free. Then you could have your own offer on the back end that would say, do you want to check out my next 25 recipes for $15, whatever price point you want to do. We can talk about that later. But that could go here, and you can have a three-step funnel, or you could go to an affiliate offer, and then that will go here. So this button is going to take you to cooking class with Guy Fieri. I don't know. I don't know if he has affiliate offer, probably not. Guy Fieri, and I probably spelled his name wrong. But anyways, subtext, go check out my favorite chef. He's not my favorite chef. Anyways, we got that's going to go to a website URL, and this will be where you'll put your affiliate link, okay, to whatever cooking class, whatever fitness class, fitness PDF, fitness, whatever, right? Whatever that affiliate offer is, you can put that there, or you can change this button to go to the next step. We don't have a next step, obviously. Go to a membership and we'll show you how to do all of that too. But you now have your first funnel and it is live. Congratulations. Now I'm going to show you websites, and it's going to be very, very similar. Funnels are super simple because there's only one way to go, whereas a website is going to give you more options. I did this, right? Yep. Okay. Making sure I did that. Now I'm going to go up to websites. Again, you'll have templates in here. Um, you can do like a link tree type stuff. You can kind of do anything with these. Um, let's go personal influencer website. Okay. So you should have this in your account. And all you're going to do, you can change all of these. Again, I would keep the same color template, same color scheme, same kind of organization, all the same. And you can change obviously everything in here. And then I'm going to go to settings and my domain. And now these are live. Okay. Now these are all live. So go here. Let's see, personal brand. Oh no, sorry. Go back to pages, and then I'm going to change all of these. Right? This was a bad one. My story. So you can have all of these on here. And again, you can change all of them. I would have them, again, look all similar. Make sure you have your affiliate disclosures so that you don't get shut down by the FTC. Don't make any promises about income claims. Don't say if you're doing a make money online niche, do not say that if you join my course, you'll make $10,000 a month within 90 days. One, don't do that. I hate people that do that. And two, you'll get shut down by the FTC. So here's another thing that I was talking about, those custom values, which I'll show you here in a minute. But if I click on this, I could go to custom values, Instagram, and then here is how I set all of these up, right? So I'm going to change all these. I can do pictures, obviously. I can change colors, background, all that stuff. But let me show you those custom values real quick. Where are they at? And settings. Yep, custom values. Okay, so here, get you one. So this is my Facebook group, and actually I just changed this, so I gotta change it here. Forgot my Facebook group, sorry. There we go. If you want to join my free Facebook group, do so. This was not planned. But now I'm going to copy and change that. So now anything that I put on any funnel, any website, in any of my websites, every time I put a Facebook link, it will automatically change because I put this custom value link instead of my old Facebook group link. Does that make, if that makes sense? So now it's going to change everything on all my websites, all my funnels. It will go to my new group, right? So that's super awesome. And again, there's a bunch more custom values here. I don't know, Twitch, TikTok, Spotify, Pinterest. Contact us. I need to get more of these in here. And email address, business name, all that stuff. So custom values is awesome. It's going to save you a lot of time if and when you do change things. So you're not going through every single funnel that you have. All right. I think that's all I got for today. Come back tomorrow and we'll set up an email automation for that funnel that we just talked about. So see you tomorrow. All right, here we go. We're going to create an automation real quick, an email, get our email up and going. So if I go down to automation, and you're going to have a couple of different ones here. You should have a newsletter that has not been touched yet, and we're going to do that one. Um, so they'll opt in, they'll select the newsletter. This should all be set up for you, I think. If I believe it was has it all set up for you, and he has a template outline for your welcome email to your newsletter. But anyways, so the form submitted on that page that we just published on that funnel, right? I added a newsletter tag. This is how you can tag your different contacts for different things, right? So if people are paying customers, you can add that later once we get rolling and stuff. Or if they just want the newsletter, or you can do like a broadcast email to all of your followers, um, or email list, I should say. That could be kind of anything. Like sometimes I'll just do something like, I don't know if motivational is the right word, but yeah. So, so we got our newsletter form. It's going to add a newsletter tag. Then I got my welcome email here. I'm not going to change this to my new one, but again, Dom, I believe, put in a, let's see. No, that's not what I want. Dom put in a, gosh, sorry. Dom put in a outline for how to organize this newsletter. It should already be in there. So it's going to talk about introducing yourself. This is going to be the most important email. This is the one that is opened the most because they just signed up for it, right? Another good thing to do when you're first starting out is to say reply yes to this email, so that then your email server and everything like that starts to kind of build credit. So it's not as likely to go to the spam. In that welcome email, also say, or I'm sorry, on the funnel page, say check your spam folder, whitelist this email, blah, blah, blah. So Dom should have something in there for you on how to create that template. So good to go back here. Excuse me. Now this next one's going to be a little bit different because I already have my one set up, but I'm going to go down to email services. So then I'm going to set this up so anytime that I send an email, I can send it from christheteach.xyz. Is that what it was? Yeah, something like that. So right now I have christheteach.com. That's my normal website that I'm not testing, right? But that's not going to be there for you, but you'll go to dedicated domain. There'll be videos on here as well. And you'll go to add domain. Oh, that. Sorry. So we're gonna go here, set this up, add and verify, domain URL, continue. And again, this will kind of run those checks, go through Cloudflare. We already set all that up, so this should be relatively easy. Yep. Cloudflare. And this should be good. All right. So now I'm gonna hit authorize. Take a minute. Gonna take me back to lead vortex. And these are going to take, again, just a little bit of time, okay? So don't stress about them. If they're yellow, they will eventually go. I don't, yeah. Oh, now they are. So we're good, right? Okay. So now they're all green, so we're good. Gonna go back to our domains. And this one right here, Second, sorry. Sometimes, again, it just takes a minute for all these servers to kind of start talking, I guess. I don't know what the right term is, but once they do, then everything should be good. All right. It, of course, started working and then I clicked it when I wasn't recording, but it'll show down here, it'll show red. You'll hit verify down here. And then it'll take you here. And once everything is green, it should show up. And then once it's green down here, you are good to send emails. Okay. I'll show you where those emails are going to show up and kind of your contacts as well. I'm going to blur these out. Let's see, go back. So if I go to conversations, this is where all of your emails will come up and they're going to be one thread, kind of like a text message, right? It's not going to be, so this person, these are all the emails from her. And I think she has a automated response, which is why I'm got something from her. But anyways, these are where all your emails are going to be. Okay. I got to read some of these. Here's where your contacts are going to be. I'll blur these out. But this is going to give their name. I have all my funnels just have their first name. So that's all I have. But if you have last name, you could do phone number depending on what you're doing. People are less likely to give you that, obviously. But once you start to build trust, and depending on what you're doing, if you're selling something super high end where you need a phone number, they can put that in there, right? These are the tags that I was talking about. Okay. So this person signed up for my free course. This person signed up for my free course and opened that email. This person signed up for my newsletter and opened that email. This person is my newsletter and free course, and they opened it. So all of these tags uh, will be on your contacts as you set those up inside different funnels. Okay. So, that's going to be where your contacts are. Again, this is going to be where your conversations are. You can send an email directly from here. Okay. This should not be that email. That should be your, gosh, the email that we just set up, right? I'm not sure why that's there, but so here's where your conversations are going to be, and this is just right where you can send your email to, or from, sorry, from. This should not be that email. I'm not sure why that is. That should be the email that we just set up, or it should be christheteach.com because I have that one checked. So I got to look at that. But yeah, so email is good to go. You are ready to rock. You're ready to send stuff. Um, yeah, ready to go. So I will see you in the next video, and write your welcome email for your newsletter. So later.